Mighty companions, we're peeling back the layers of the crucifixion not as history, not even as religion, but as a mirror, a living metaphor for how we treat the truth within ourselves. We're not just talking about what happened to Jesus, we're talking about what happens in us every time we choose fear over love, illusion over truth, body over mind. Let's go deeper, sharper, truer. The crucifixion of thought, how we nail ourselves daily. The crucifixion isn't just a moment in time, it's a mindset. It's what happens every time you hold on to a grievance, every time you choose to believe you're a body in a hostile world, every time you crucify your own mind with fear, guilt, shame, or attack. The thing being asked to be crucified is how we think. Yes, because the cross was never about flesh, it's about perception. We keep nailing our peace to the wood of our own judgments, and we carry that cross everywhere we go, proudly, desperately. Letting go of the nails, the death of grievances. You want to talk about real crucifixion? It's when we choose to hold a grudge. That's when we hammer the nails. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's resurrection. It's the uncrucifixion of the mind. Listen to this. If you crucify fear thoughts, there's nobody to attack. Because when you're not at war with yourself, you stop projecting enemies outside of you. And that cross? It dissolves. Not because someone paid for your sins, but because you realized sin was never real. The insanity of the scene. Who's killing who? Think about it. If there's only one, how could there be anyone to attack? What a cosmic joke. One son pretending he's split, stabbing himself with his own thoughts, then blaming God for the pain. That's what this whole dream is. A hallucination of separation, a one-man play with 8 billion masks. If there's only one mind, who is there to attack Jesus? Exactly. No Romans, no crowd, no cross. Just a dreamer lost in his own nightmare, forgetting he's safe in the arms of love. We are not bodies. We are an idea. And here's the part most people choke on. We're not humans trying to be holy. We are holiness dreaming it's human. It's hard for us to conceive that we are thoughts, an idea in the mind of God. Yes, because we're addicted to form, to flesh, to stories. We measure reality by what we can touch instead of what we can know. But an idea in the mind of God? That's not a weak, wispy thing. That's eternal, indestructible, pure presence. Try crucifying that. The cross was never the point. The resurrection was. Jesus didn't die to save us. He lived to show us what's real. And then he walked right out of the tomb, not to prove divinity, but to undo the lie of death. But the ego got the script and rewrote the ending. Blood, guilt, sin. A God that demands sacrifice. A world built on punishment and shame. No wonder we wear the cross around our necks. We made it our banner, our unconscious loyalty to suffering. But here's the invitation. Crucify the fear, not the self. Let die what was never true, and let the resurrection be not a story, but an experience in you. One more thing. This isn't history. It's a map. The crucifixion isn't behind you. It's in front of you every time you choose to be right instead of kind, to judge instead of forgive, to fear instead of trust. But the good news? The cross is empty. Always was. You were never nailed to it. You just dreamed you were, and now you're waking up.